Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you, Baru?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Kiddo, your voice is very quiet there. I cannot hear you that well.
Okay.
Yes, can you say something again?
Okay. Can you hear me? Good.
It's still same.
Okay.
Hmm. Then increase the volume and then say something. Or come close to the mic.
Hello. Is it good now?
Yeah, can I talk to your mom?
Okay. Alright. Anyways, see, he wants to talk to you.
Yes, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Sister, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, you praise. Yeah, I can hear you proper, but when Abaru is speaking, I can hear him very little. This is why I was
Oh,
just wanted to talk to you.
okay. Maybe he always talk like low.
Oh,
Tend to be.
this is how I was just
Yeah.
confirming that. Okay, we'll see it,
Okay.
inshallah. Give it to him.
Yes. Okay. Abaaro, be loud. Go Gil's room and be loud. Okay. So he can hear you.
I want to go sleeping. I want to go sleeping.
Be loud. So he can hear you.
Yes, Abaru.
Hello.
Just know that today that you speak that quiet. Why?
I'm fine.
Normally, I heard that boys are talking very loud. Anyways, now we are starting it. Okay, and if you know things, then you don't need to do. You don't need to be hesitate there. Okay, be loud, and I will help you. Then say, "A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim."
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Yes, and Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
It's much better today. Auzu billah bismillah. But inshallah, if you will read this Auzu billah bismillah every day after me, inshallah, it's going to be great. In the last class, we have learned that the letter positions, and I told you each letter has four forms in the Quran. Maybe it's going to be in the beginning. Okay, the first type of the letter is by itself. Second type of the word when they are in the beginning of the word. Okay, third form of the letter is when they are in the middle, and the last one is when they are at the end. Okay, so in the last class we left our lesson on this, the letters by itself. Can you read them quickly? What is this?
ألف
This one?
باء
Ba. This one?
ها
Okay, this one?
ثاء
This one?
جيم
Okay, one more thing you have to do. You know what? Do you see these letters A, B, T, and for Sa I told you the soft S? Do you see them?
yeah.
So pronounce with them like that. Like that. A for Alif, B for Ba, T for Ta. So if you will forget any shape, if you will not recognize any shape in the Quran, I will say B for, so it will come in your mind. Okay, this is why. So say with this A for
ألف
this one.
B for باء
Okay, this one.
T for تا
Okay,
soft S for sa
very nice.
G for Jim. I mean J for Jim.
J for Jim. Yes, this one.
H for ha
This one.
K H for kha
Kha, very nice. This one.
D for Dao
This one.
D H for
Zal.
Dao
Say that again. DH for
Dao
Zal. And by the way, I told you for this, it's not going to be DH. We are going to pronounce the soft Z sound, soft Z. Soft Z for Zal. Okay.
Za.
What is the English letter for Zal? Soft Z or Z for Zal. Okay.
Okay.
This one.
R for Ra.
That's great. This one.
Z for Za.
Z- you're right. Za or Zai. Okay.
Okay.
This one.
S for Sin.
This one.
SH for Sheen.
That's great. This one.
S for Sod.
Very nice.
D for Dod.
Okay.
T for Ta.
Okay.
D for Za.
Very nice.
E for
No,
Ein.
no, not E for A for. A for Ein.
Ein.
Okay, it's not about the letter that is written here. It's all about the sound. When we are saying Ein, what's the sound you have in the starting? A sound, right? A sound like that. Ein. So A sound basically for the Ein. Okay.
Okay.
This one.
GH for Ghain.
Very good. This one.
F for Fa.
This one.
Q for Qaf.
This one.
K for Kaf.
Okay. There you go.
L for Lamb.
Okay.
M for Meme.
Okay.
N for Noon.
Hmm.
H for Ha.
Hmm.
W for Wow.
MashaAllah. This one. Hmm. A for Hamza.
For Hamza.
Yes, why we are saying A for Hamza, this is I will explain it to you in the next lessons, okay? Why Hamza is making the A sound. But for now, remember when I'm going to say Hamza, Ain or Alif, these three letters is starting with the A sound, okay? Alif it starts with the A, Ain is having the A sound also, and Hamza is getting the A sound also, okay? We will learn that in detail on the next lesson, but for now if I'm just going to say something, see, if I'm going to write this, what you're going to pronounce? Okay, if it's hard to know, you just need to tell me this, you know that.
Hour. Hour.
Hmm. See, do you pronounce the H for them?
No.
No, we are just sounding the hour, right? Similarly, honest, it's not like honest, or hour, it's not hour, it's hour, right? Similarly, when we are saying Hamza starting with the H in writing, okay, in the spelling, but Hamza does not make the H sound. H is silent for the Hamza. What is the sound remaining then? A. A for Hamza sound, okay, like the word hour, like the word honest, okay, they are starting with H, but if they do not pronounce the H on that, okay, similarly, we do not pronounce the H for Hamza. Hamza is just pronounced Hamza with the H sound, but in the Quran, Hamza is making the A sound like Alif. Do you get it?
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, what about this?
Y for Yeah.
Y for yeah, that's great. Okay, now we are just going to start the new page, but I'm going to clap for this page first of all. You've made that great, kiddo. Okay, I love that. But I want that you're going to speak up now. Okay, I know you're used to speak quietly, but try to speak up for the Quran. Okay, because if you're not going to speak up, you will not make the good sound in the Quran. Okay, just
Okay.
try to say louder. Okay, I know it's hard, but if you will try, inshallah, soon it will become easier for you to pronounce it louder. Okay, anyways,
Okay.
now we are talking about the letter position. by itself you have learned. Okay, this is alif, ba, ta. These are the by itself form. Okay, now we are learning all four forms of each letter. Okay, how many forms for the each letter we learned on the previous page? Four forms, right? Letter by itself, letter in the beginning of the word, letter in the middle of the word, and letter at the end of the word. And this is I have explained in the last week. Let's see. It is called by itself. This one is called beginning of the word. Okay. This one is called middle of the word when it comes between two letters and is connected from the previous word, previous letter, and to the next letter also. Okay. And see, when the letter is just connecting to the previous letter but it's not connecting to the next letter, it means it is called the end of the word. Do you get it? By itself, like that, in the beginning, in the middle, at the end. Yes, Abaru, do you understand that till there?
Yes.
Yes, that's great. Now we are moving on and we are just going to exercise and see all the letters one more time. And don't worry, if you will not recognize them in the Quran, I will give you the hint like that. A for alif, B for ba. I will give you the hint, okay, until you will good at knowing the letters, okay. But for now, we are just going to do those exercise, okay. Inshallah, I hope that you will not get confused, but if you will, then we will get the help from our hint letters. Okay, this is we learned on the previous page. Now tell me, what is this letter?
Alif.
This one?
Alif.
Alif again. See, alif is going to be like that by itself. When alif comes in the beginning of the word, it looks like that. When alif comes in the middle of the word, it looks like that. And when alif comes at the end of the word, then it's supposed to be like that. Okay, see, in the middle and at the end is same, in the beginning and at the end the by itself is same. Okay, by the way, do you have your notebook with you?
Yeah.
Okay, go get it quickly and you just need to note something.
No, I have it. Actually, I need to get my pencil.
Yeah, go get it, grab it quickly.
Okay.
Hmm. I'm writing some letters there, you are telling me what is this letter?
Alif.
What is this letter?
Um.
Hmm. What is this letter?
I don't know.
D. D for?
Ba.
Say again. D for?
Ba.
I'm not saying B, I'm saying D. D for doctor. And in Arabic, D for?
Dal.
Dal. Yes, you got it. See, the hint will help us, okay? In that case, okay? By the way, Allah is going to help us, but hint will tell you what is that letter in exact, okay? So see this shape now, don't forget it. It looks like something like arrow shape, and in English, it's going to be D. D for dal in Arabic, okay? And what is this letter?
Um.
Hmm.
Don't know.
Soft Z sound, soft Z, soft Z.
Soft C.
Hmm. What's the letter
Dal.
come after dal, and what is the Arabic letter after dal?
Dal.
Hmm. Zal. What is this?
Zal.
Zal. So this one is dal, and when dal has one dot on it, it's going to be zal. See,
Do I write down?
what did you say?
Do I write those down?
Okay, see, if I'm just going to make this one and I will copy that. See, and put one dot on this. So what is supposed to be? Zal.
Okay.
Say again.
Zal.
You have to write them down. Alif, dal, zal.
Okay, let me make this.
Note these three letters first, then I'm going to write some more.
Okay.
Alif, dal, zal.
Yeah, I'm just writing everything down.
And while you're writing it down, just pronounce them so you will memorize it also, okay? Because we need to memorize these letters, okay? That I'm telling you today. It will help us in our next pages, okay?
Okay.
Alif, dal, zal. Alif, dal, zal.
Alif, Dal, Zal.
Hmm. Alif, dal, zal. And after that, this and that. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. It's raw and zay. Raw, zay.
Okay.
This is raw, just make like that, and one line like this is raw and make like same, but put one dot on that. It's called zay. Raw, zay.
Say.
Okay, make the circle for the wow like that and like this. It is called wow.
I know what the next one is. I think.
You know the next words.
No, the only the next one. I think I know it.
You think you know?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
What? No. No.
Hmm. Wow and then Hamza and then round ta. What is this called at the end? Round ta.
Round top.
Round ta. It's called ta marbuta, but right now we are not telling you. I'm not telling you in Arabic thing. Okay, just remember the round ta. Okay, like this.
Okay.
So how many letters are there, by the way?
Hmm? Oh, 29.
No, no. In this that we have
Oh,
written here,
8.
these 8 letters are called separate letters. Okay, or you can call them selfish letters, or you can also call them. Do you see this?
Yeah. Naughty letters.
See how many names of these letters. Okay, people are saying them, calling them with different name in the different region of the world. Okay, so don't get confused. Okay, what the separate letters do, this is we are going to learn now. But right now, just remember, if I'm going to ask you how many separate letters, so how many separate letters? 8 separate letters. Okay, what are they? Alif, dal, dal, ra, zai, waw, hamza, and round ta. Okay, just try to memorize them. Alif, dal, dal, ra, zai, waw, hamza, and round ta. Can you memorize this till tomorrow?
Hi, tomorrow.
I'm asking you, can you memorize it till tomorrow? I'm going to ask you these letters tomorrow. You are going to tell me without looking, okay?
Okay.
There are 8 separate letters and they are Alif, Dal, Dal, Ra, Zain, Waw, Hamza, and Round Ta. Okay, why we are learning them? Because whenever hmm, these 8 letters can never join to the letter next to them. These 8 letters can never join. Okay, these letter will never join to the letter next to them or after them. Okay, whatever you say, write in your own words. Okay, whatever is easy for you to say. What does that mean? It means that this is alif. In the Quran, alif can never join to the letter after that. Alif can never join. If alif join, it becomes lam. What it becomes now? Lam. Okay, it's not alif anymore. Why it's not alif? It looks like alif, but we are not calling them this alif. Why? Because we learned the rule separate letters. Alif was the separate letter, right? And separate letters can never join to the letter next to them. So alif cannot join to the next letter. If alif joins to the next letter, it will be something else. What is else? Like lam or something. Okay, lam right now. Dal cannot join to the next letter. If dal join to the next letter is something else. It's not going to be dal. Same for the zal. Zal cannot join to the next letter. Ra cannot join to the next letter. Zain cannot join to the next letter. Wow cannot join to the next letter. Hamza cannot join to the next letter. This is I'm telling you separately, so understand them. The main point is that these 8 separate letters can never join to the letter after them. Do you get it?
Yeah.
That's very simple point, okay? But people are just getting confused on that, okay? 90% people are getting confused. They cannot realize the Quranic writing because they do not know that rule. Okay, they always mix up with alif and lam. Okay, they always think in the Quran, like if I'm going to show you something in the Quran, see, if I'm going to ask you what is this letter, you will simply say alif, right? You will simply say alif. Okay, but if I'm going to ask you about this one, it looks like alif. See, it looks like alif here on that, but it's not alif anymore. Why? See, it is joining to the next letter. Alif. See, it looks like alif. Okay, Abaaro, I'm speaking to you, kiddo. If you do not understand anything, then talk to me. Okay, if you will get quiet, it means you're not understanding. Okay, and I don't want that you will not understand it. Okay, we are sitting here to learn something, right? So speak with me. Okay, do
Okay.
you see this? It looks like alif, but we are not saying it alif here. Why? Because it's joining. Okay, alif cannot join. We learn the 8 separate letters. Alif cannot join to the next letter. Dal cannot join to the next letter. Zal cannot join to the next letter. These 8 letters cannot join to the next letter. That's simple. Is that clear to you?
Yeah.
Okay, just note them. Write the headings down. Separate letters, selfish letters, or naughty letters. This is the heading. Okay, after that, you have to write down the rule. Why do we learn the separate letters? Because we have to know.
Mm.
Hmm, because we have to know that separate letters cannot join to the next letter. Okay,
Okay.
and what are the separate letters? Separate letters are these: alif, dal, zal, ra, zain, waw, hamza, and round ta.
Okay.
Do you understand it, Abaru?
Yeah.
This is the rule for today. Okay, in the beginning of the lessons, I know it is hard, but we have to learn these basics rules in the beginning. Okay, if I'm not going to teach you these rules, the lessons is going to be hard in future. Okay, this is why we have to cover these rules in the beginning. Okay,
Okay.
now come back and read these letters. What is it? Alif,
Alif.
this one,
Alif.
this one,
Alif.
this one,
Alif.
this one,
Ba.
this one,
Ba.
It's round ta.
Round.
See, it's circle, like it looks like circle. See, it is normal ta. It's like the happy face, okay? But when you will see ta like that, see, we learn the round ta. Round ta is also the separate letter, right? See, there is a line before that, but this line is not connecting with this line, with this letter, because ta is the separate letter. Round ta is the separate letter, okay? It cannot join to the letter after them. Do you get it? So it's round ta. Don't get confused with that. When it will come 2-3 times in the Quran, you will know it easily. Okay, believe me. Now, this one is ta, and this one is this one is round ta, or you can say simply ta as well. Okay, it doesn't matter for now. Okay, and what is this one?
One. Hmm.
Hmm, what's that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Ah,
No.
why you don't know? See how many dots there?
Two.
Two. How many dots there?
Two.
How many dots there?
Two.
There,
Two.
there,
Two.
then there.
Two.
So what is become then?
Ta.
Yes, yeah, that's simple. Hmm? It's very easy to say I don't know, right? But it's very hard to understand it. It's not hard, kiddo. You just need to see something around that, around something, okay, around the letter, so you will find the answer, okay? See, this is ta. This one is ta again. How do we know these are all the tas in it? Because see, there are two dots on it. The shape is different, okay? I know shapes is different, okay? But the main thing is going to be same all the time. What is the main thing for the ta? Two dots on it. Two dots on that, okay? For the ba, one dot underneath it. For alif, it is like the straight line, okay? For ta, there are two dots. And what is this letter here with three dots on it? Hmm. What is this letter with three dots?
Sa.
Sa, perfect. This one,
Sa.
this one,
Sa.
this one.
Sa.
Very nice. This one,
Jean.
Jeem. That's great. This one,
Jean.
this one,
Jean.
this one.
Jean.
And how do we know the Jeem? The recognition of Jeem is like that, okay? Whenever you see something like with this shape, do you see this shape?
Yeah.
When you will see something like that and one dot underneath it, like that, one is going to be Jeem. Okay, this shape is for the Jeem. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Now we can make it sometimes like that. It is by itself. When Jeem likes by itself, it's going to be like that. When Jeem comes in the beginning of the word, like that, it's going to be like this. Then this is called Jeem. One dot underneath it. Okay. Now the confusion is that ba is getting one dot also, like this and like this. Both are getting one dot, but I told you this is the main thing, that one line in the arrow shape, like the arrow shape, is for the Jeem. Okay. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Kind of confusing.
It kinds of confusing. Okay. See, if you're going to see something, if you're going to see something like this,
Okay.
it's ba. Okay. If you will see something like this, it is ba also. Okay.
Okay.
If you will see something like this, it is also ba. But if you will see something like this and one dot, it is Jeem. Do you see the difference? For ba, it's one line like this, or maybe it's getting double line, but then it's going to be straight like that, okay, or like that little round. It's all for ba. But if you will see something like that cross shape, it is for jim.
Okay.
Do you understand that now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, move on. And you're telling me what is this letter here?
Jim.
This one,
Jim.
this one,
Jim.
this one.
Jim.
See, in all the shapes, if you will notice, the same thing that I had told you, it's getting the arrow shape, okay? Cross shape, like this, like
Okay.
this, okay? Like this. Same, like the jim, it's going to be same with the ha and kha. These are three shapes same, but one dot for the jim underneath it. Ha has nothing there. Ha is empty, okay? And kha has one dot like jim, but it's going to be over the shape, okay? Not under the shape. For the jim, the dot will come underneath it, okay? For kha, the dot will come at the top of it. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Now read this. What is this? Then we are ending it, okay? 2 more minutes. What is it?
Ha.
Louder.
Ha.
This one,
Ha.
this one,
Ha.
this one,
Ha.
this one,
Ho.
this one,
Ho.
this one,
Ho.
this one.
Ho.
Okay, Abaaro. So the main thing is that we are going to continue. We will resume this page, page number 7 and 8. If you will send me the recording of these two pages, so we can start the page 9 tomorrow. Otherwise, we will resume our lesson from that page, okay?
Okay, but
It's,
what do I
what did you say?
think big?
Sorry, kiddo, I'm really sorry, but I cannot hear you, so I cannot answer your question because I don't understand that. What you're saying?
So where do I like read it?
You are asking me where do you read it?
Yeah.
You,
Just say
you're just going to come on that page, open this page on Skype. I have sent you, okay? And same like in the exercise thing, I told you that voice recording message, okay? If you're just going to click on that, open this page and start reading these letters: dal, 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 dal. And if you do not know any letter, then you're going to text me that you don't know this letter. Skip that letter. We will learn them in the class, okay?
okay.
Do you have any question now?
No.
Okay, we'll see you in the next class, but don't forget to memorize those 8 letters, separate letters: alif, dal, zal, ra, zain, waw, hamza, and round ta. These 8 letters will help us on page number 9. Okay, if you know the separate letters, you can easily read the letters on page 9 then. Okay,
Okay.
Allah Hafiz.